So this has been the most dramatic turn I have ever seen. One of the big, shall we say, industry sectors and, shall we say, most of the population that voted for Brexit were farmers, because they bought the lie that somehow they are going to be better off and went cap in hand to the government expecting that their subsidies from the EU were going to be replaced. So far, those subsidies have not materialised at all. They're not even a talking point in Parliament or even a talking point from the Brexiteers. So what do you expect from happen? Well, this is from the Farmers Guardian. UK farmers facing a 25% lamb price drop as continental buyers shun contracts. According to the British Meat Producers Association, retailers in the EU are refusing to sign long-term contracts with the UK exporters to avoid paying tariffs of 40 to 65% on lamb after the October 31st current Brexit deadline. Nick Allen, chief executive of Bumper, I think that's the acronym for it, but told the Farmers Guardian that the Prime Minister's promise to leave the EU no ifs, no buts was hitting home on the continent. He said that retailers were concerned that if they had signed a contract, they were obligated to take the lamb and put the onus on them paying the tariff. But what they are not doing is agreeing the prices. They are not saying they are going to buy it. They are not willing to offer long-term contracts. Instead of offering the security of a contract, retailers are proposing to buy at spot prices, the cost at which lamb can be sold for with immediate delivery, which once tariffs are included would make UK produce uncompetitive. I want to point this out that apparently, again, joining the WTO and apparently having all these tariffs is meant to be a really good idea. But the second you apply those tariffs, all our products become completely uncompetitive. Who is going to buy our products? No one. So the WTO is not going to save us, even though that it was for many weeks and still apparently is the Brexiteers' dream. It's not going to save us. The industry faced similar problems in the run-up to the last Brexit deadline on March 31st, but at that time of year the beef sector was harder hit. Come October 31st, around that time, you will start to see an immediate crash in farm-grade prices, said Mr. Allen. How long that will go on, we do not know. The National Sheep Association and the HBFD have been forecasting a 24 to 25% drop in the price of lamb, but I am feeling even more pessimistic than that at the moment. Mr. Allen also suggested that ministers would need to be careful to ensure that any no-deal support package for farmers did not violate World Trade Organization rules, which prevents governments from compensating for tariffs. Whoops! Which is, by the way, is exactly what farmers were asking for with these subsidies from the EU. That was the whole point of them getting subsidies in the first place. Whoops. And you wonder why farmers are the highest percentage of people to turn from supporting Brexit to supporting remaining. Whatever scheme they come up with has to distance themselves from compensating for tariffs. Otherwise, we will find that we will be raising questions at the WTO, he said. The government might sail close to the wind on this because it will take the WTO a long time to deal with it, and even then, what they will do, the ministers will have to be mindful. I think that's yep. Yeah, so once again, sheep farmers and farmers in general not happy bunnies with the promises that the Brexiteers made.